You might think starting out employing ex-offenders is simple. You go to a prison, you offer one person or a few people an opportunity, and you give it a go, providing you've done a bit of research on the legal side and spoken to some employers in this space. Sure, there'll be a few bumps in the road, but your management generally buy into this, so we should give it a go, right? Employing people with criminal records is a surefire way to fill vacancies, significantly improve your retention, and win more government contracts, all whilst making your community safer and giving hard-working and willing people another chance. My name is Jacob Hill and I'm an ex-prisoner and run a social enterprise consultancy that supports employers like you to hire people like me. To date, I've supported major brands like Serco, Balfour Beatty and Sunbelt Rentals to unlock over 60,000 vacancies for people with criminal records. Hey, just a quick one. Be sure to stick around to the end of this video where I'll share a link to our most popular webinar, all about getting started in employing people with convictions, where we share our methodology, some great case studies and free resources for you to start benefiting from right away. Back to the video. Common mistake number 1, confusing ex-offenders with ex-prisoners. Before I went to prison, the only idea I had of an ex-offender was The Shawshank Redemption, Prison Break, and Orange is the New Black. In fact, my cellmate was called Mr. Big, where my only reference for this name was Carrie's love interest from the popular HBO series Sex and the City. So it gives you an idea of what I might have been expecting when going to prison. Where I expected to find Hollywood-style prisoners, I found people from all walks of life, desperate for a second chance, but didn't believe they were going to get one, and even if they did not think they would be good enough for one. This is why I started Offploy. So first off, terminology matters. Ex-offender is a term used by the government to categorise anyone with a criminal past. If I'm honest, it doesn't conjure up the best image to colleagues or individuals with a past when you're looking at an inclusive programme. I'd suggest changing wording to people with criminal records, people with criminal convictions, or just people with a criminal past. And if your programme needs a name, consider Justice Inclusion Programme. Wording is important to shift mindsets. Shared understanding is essential to unify teams. But the biggest misconception I see? It's assuming ex-offenders, people with criminal records as we'll now call them, are all ex-prisoners. Now let me set this straight. All ex-prisoners are people with criminal records, but not all people with criminal records are ex-prisoners. Let me explain. The UK is an island of criminals with 1 in 4 adults of working age, about 12.6 million people having a criminal record. Over 50% are for driving-related offences. In fact, only 1 in 10 of those sentenced by a judge go to prison. The rest of the people with criminal convictions receive community-based sentences. Most people with criminal records have never seen the inside of a prison cell, instead receiving fines, court orders, cautions, or even community service. We need to change perceptions and remove the association that criminal record equals prison. So when you're looking at benefiting from the employment of people with convictions, ensure everyone on your inclusive journey has a sound understanding of what having a criminal conviction means. They may even realise that they could have been one of those 4 adults that you are considering employing. If you want to benefit from the recruitment, retention and social impact that comes from employing people with convictions, join our upcoming free webinar, Getting Started in Employing with Conviction, where we cover the key benefits, our iceberg methodology and answer your questions live. You'll find the link below. With more employers than ever interested in this space, be sure to book in today to secure your seat and message me to let me know you'll be joining us. See you there.